counting the seconds down in St. Louis. Because after 52 years, the St. Louis Blues have won the Stanley Cup.
How often do you wear the ring?
This is the only time I've ever worn this ring.
When you were presented with that ring, what went through your mind?
I hope this is not the last time, but also I hope that other persons of color that are in an ownership role have the opportunity to wear a ring.
Hello, world. Welcome, I am your host, Mr. Stag. Today we will be taking a deep dive into life of David Steward and worldwide technology. David L. Steward was born July 2, 1951, is a black American billionaire businessman. He is chairman and founder of Worldwide Technology, one of the largest African-American-owned businesses in America. According to Forbes, in 2019 Steward was one of 13 black billionaires worldwide. His current net worth is $5.8 billion. Steward was born in Chicago, Illinois, the son of Dorothy, a homemaker, and Harold Steward, a mechanic. The family of 10 relocated to Clinton, Missouri in his youth so his mother could finish her formal education. The family bought a small farm, where they lived in poverty. Steward lived through segregated movie theaters and schools and was part of a group that integrated a public swimming pool in 1967. He also attended segregated Clinton Senior High School, graduating in 1969, and then Central Missouri State University, receiving his BS in Business Management in 1973.
I think my childhood was a little different than most. Living on the other side of the tracks in Clinton, Missouri, which is 60 miles southeast of Kansas City, and during the 50s and 60s, segregated, and things that you just, unfortunately, were limited to do. And there was threats about the integration of the schools. Ku Klux Klan said that there is no way that's going to happen in this town, and they threatened those who decided they were going to receive these black kids going to school. My father, being the man he is, boldly patrolled the town all night to ensure his 5 kids could go to school.
Steward first worked as a substitute teacher and served as an associate executive for the Boy Scouts of America, where he often went without a paycheck, before taking a job at Wagner Electric as a production manager, 1974 to 1975, then a sales representative at Missouri Pacific Railroad Company, 1975 to 1979, and a senior account executive at Federal Express, 1979 to 1984, where he was recognized as Salesman of the Year and inducted into the company's Hall of Fame in 1981. After working in mid-level positions in corporate America in 1984, Steward purchased a consulting firm. He had previously done marketing work for and renamed it Transportation Business Specialists. The company focused on obtaining refunds for customers who were charged too much by major corporations such as Pfizer, Ford, and Campbell's Soup. By 1987, Steward established Transport Administrative Services, which focused on discovering underpayments for companies, and he quickly established relationships with 4 of the 7 major railroad companies in the United States. He is also a founder of Telco, a global technology and supply chain management company that provides enterprise networking services and data center security. It is also a reseller of information technology hardware. Mr. Steward also is the founder and chairman of Kingdom Capital, a values-driven private investment firm with a focus on early-stage companies with technology-based health and medical solutions. In 1990, Steward founded Worldwide Technology with Jim Cavanaugh and another partner, a systems integrator with a loan of $100,000. Worldwide Technology Incorporated, WWT, is a privately held technology services provider based in St. Louis, Missouri. The company is the 20th largest private company in the U.S. and the biggest black-owned company in the U.S. and employs more than 7,000 people. Worldwide Technology was founded originally as a reseller of technology equipment. In 1993, WWT concentrated its focus on the implementation of enterprise-wide imaging, conversion services, and telecommunication networks. In 1994, WWT entered into a partnership with Cisco to resell hardware and software. WWT also established partnerships with technology companies including Dell, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, Intel, Microsoft, NetApp, F5, Tanium and VMware. WWT opened its first warehouse in 1996 and now operates more than 20 facilities with 2 million square feet of warehousing, distribution and integration space. In 1999, Worldwide Technology spun off its telecommunications division to form Telco. Sales for the two companies continued to grow, although revenues slipped in 2002 as Worldwide Technology felt the impact of the dot-com crash. In 2003, combined reported revenues passed $1 billion, and Steward formed Worldwide Technology Holding Company as the parent company for the two firms. In 2007, WWT had $1 billion in sales from Cisco. In 2009, WWT opened its Advanced Technology Center to allow engineers, customers and partners to evaluate hardware and software. The Advanced Technology Center was made accessible online. In 2015, WWT acquired St. Louis software company Asynchrony. WWT works today in the areas of multi-cloud architecture, business resilience, digital workspace, security transformation, automation and orchestration, data center, data analytics and AI, networking, application development, carrier networking. The company also provides consulting services. Worldwide Technology provides advanced technology solutions from 3,000 manufacturers to the commercial, government and telecom sectors. WWT is also a solution provider for more than 70 of Fortune 100 companies. WWT created its first large-scale integration lab in St. Louis to increase capacity for secure system configuration. Additional integration labs were established in Europe and Asia, with locations in Amsterdam and Singapore opening in 2015, and Mumbai in 2019. WWT has been named on Fortune's 100 Best Companies to Work for list from 2012 to 2020. In 2021, Time named WWT among the 100 most influential companies, in the leaders category. Worldwide Technology's 2021 revenue is estimated to be greater than $14.5 billion, which would rank it as one of St. Louis' largest private companies. In addition to his business success, Mr. Steward is the author of 2 books. Doing Business by the Good Book, published in 2004, matches scriptural messages with guidelines for sound business practice and provides a foundation for aligning one's personal beliefs with professional conduct. His second book was published in 2020, Leadership by the Good Book offers real-life examples matched with biblical references about leadership, featuring interviews from high-profile, successful Christian business leaders from around the world. David is married to Thelma Steward. The Stewards have been married for over 44 years and have 2 children and 2 grandchildren. Their son, Dave Steward II, is the CEO of Polarity, LLC, the only black-owned digital animation studio in the United States, whose credits include the Oscar-winning animated short Hair Love. Their daughter, Kimberly, is the CEO of K-Period Media, an American film production/finance company, whose credits include Oscar award-winning movie Manchester by the Sea and Emmy-nominated movie documentary Through a Lens Darkly. Mr. and Mrs. Steward support many philanthropic and community efforts. In 2014, the Steward family supported the Grand Center revitalization with the opening of the Harold and Dorothy Steward Center for Jazz, a St. Louis performance venue that attracts world-class musicians as well as a place for education and community engagement. Mr. Steward paid homage to his parents in the naming of this impressive venue. I don't have a business philosophy and a personal philosophy. They are one and the same that I live by 24/7. Thelma and I come from humble backgrounds, and we have been blessed with more prosperity than we could have imagined when we were young. It is a blessing for us to give to others. The eternal return on investment, ROI, is far more important to us than the temporal one.
I read a story, you went out on the ice and people were sort of like, what's he doing out on the ice? What happened there?
Well, they just thought we were lost. There was my son and I, and we had our security people with us as well, and we were the only persons of color out on the ice. And so, as I say, we were the only raisins in the milk.
Did that bother
Persons
you?
of color? No, not at all. It didn't bother me. I don't know if it bothered anybody else, but all I will say to you was a wonderful experience for us to experience that together with my son. And we spent a little bit of time on the ice, and then we left and came back home on cloud nine.
Last October, at the Sport Diversity and Inclusion Symposium, Stewart met with NHL executive Kim Davis, whose main initiative is diversifying and growing the game.
What was your advice to her?
Advice to her is that think big. Think bigger than you've ever thought before possible. Thinking that you are so strategic to the long-term viability of the sport overall. To put fans in the seat, get people excited about the sport, get kids enthusiastic about wanting to be there and see themselves in there because they see diversity out in the ice, but also as coaches, as managers, and leadership roles are vitally important as well.
So a lot of people would say the NHL has become more and more diverse. The question is, has it become more inclusive? What do you think?
It's like society. You know, you're going to have your challenges along the way. Nothing moves fast enough. I mean, we've got a long ways to go. And getting kids, I think it's all about the next generation. How do we get them excited about their future? They need to know how special, how uniquely equipped they are to do something exceedingly above all that you can think, dream, or pray for.
Tell us what you think about the future of worldwide technology and David Steward's story in the comment section below. Mr. STAG logging on.